Hi, and welcome to the lesparis.com podcast. I'm Les. This podcast is a short daily monologue that you can listen to. Use it to practice listening to English. Use it to stimulate ideas. Use it for BGM.
Well, good morning and welcome to the Les Paris podcast. This is episode 130. In episode 129 yesterday, we talked about nail guns. And today, in episode 130, I want to talk about pandas. Pandas. Pandas are really cool animals. They're a symbol of nature. At one point, pandas were quite in trouble. They were endangered species. Now, before I started this podcast, I did not go onto the internet and research pandas. So, if they are endangered now or not, I can't say. But they were endangered, and they became a symbol of endangered species and a symbol of nature. So now, where are the pandas? They live in China, and they like eating bamboo shoots. So they like living in a special zone in China. They can't live down by the ocean, and they can't live up at the tops of mountains. They live sort of halfway in between, and they only eat a special kind of food. If you don't have that food, the pandas can't live. And that food only grows at a certain elevation on the mountains. So, of course, they'd be quite rare. Now, the pandas have been given out to different countries around the world. Now you can go to zoos and see pandas here and there and in many places. And they're starting to have babies in captivity. They're having babies in the zoo. I don't know if this is good or bad. These baby pandas never lived in the wild. They've always been in captivity. So they don't know what it's like to be in the wild. It's important, I suppose, to keep the pandas alive, but if they've never been in the wild and they can't live in the wild, what's the value of these animals if they are totally dependent on humans? But they're still playful and fun to watch. People love going to the zoos and watching the pandas, and they make great cartoon animals as well. At any rate, I like pandas. Do you like pandas? Hey, thanks for listening to the end of episode 130 about pandas. Please be sure to come back again tomorrow and listen in again when I talk about energy drinks in episode 131.